Imagine that.
Yeah, imagine that. Alright, there we go. Liveness has occurred.
Oh, I left no help hints on it in my stream title. People better not be helping me. The strategic aspect of this multiplayer.
Okay, I won't help you.
No help allowed.
Yeah, we'll make sure to not help you. Although honestly, I don't think you need it.
No, that goes for the two of you too. You can't send me anything.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. We'll make sure not to grab your items.
There's no.
Yeah, I'll
no.
certainly
Yeah.
try.
All right. Well, I think I should be good.
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay.
Probably get on the file screen. If the game will let me. There we go. All right. Who wants to count things down then?
I would like my controller to actually recognize it as a controller.
That would be helpful.
That doesn't happen. Just press buttons until stuff.
Just press buttons. Yeah, it'll
occurs, yeah.
it'll figure it out.
Eventually, it'll work itself out. Really.
There we go.
I'll do the counting for y'all.
Let's do it.
In 3, 2, 1, 0. Go.
Okay, got it.
Got that sweet thing right off the bat.
Hey, Clade, how's it going? First, how you doing?
Super potion.
All right. What's my first level? Snowman's Land. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Could be worse things to have as your first
Yeah,
level.
it could be Rainbow Ride, so you know.
Saber, did you use the YAML for the typical one or the one that was like from a couple days ago?
I used the typical one.
All right.
So all dungeons, bosses, etc.
Yeah, I gotta go. Change
If that's
my
okay.
tracker.
I guess it's too
Oh
late
no,
now.
it's fine.
Okay.
No, I just have to change my tracker.
Wow, that's an early badge, isn't it?
Sure is.
Yeah. What's this one?
I'll take Slowpoke.
Got off work
Hi.
getting McDonald's. Nice, fair enough.
How are you?
Oh no, I'm bad. It's definitely been a while.
Just doing a little bit of Pokemon here. Gonna get my butt kicked by Gary here. Oh, I don't remember to change that. There we go. Alright, Gary, let's go. We're blue. That's right.
Oh no. Always
That
takes a
doesn't
little
sound
bit.
good.
Always takes a little bit to get back into the swing of Mario 64, I feel like. Oh jeez.
I mean, can't be any worse than me trying to play Mario World after not having played in so long.
You did fine, honestly.
That's debatable.
Nah. Ow. Okay, well that's a problem. Guess I'm not getting the red coins.
The fact that you can disable my only move is...
That's
Kinda
that can happen.
disgusting.
I didn't even know that could happen. And what else is debatable? Your life? No, don't be silly. It's gonna get me killed. Yes, okay.
Pokeball. Wigglytuff, you are terrifying this early in the game.
Oh no.
There you go, that's pretty nice early on.
star. I need those. Those are important.
I will take some balls, thank you.
Wow, that's an early Pokey Flute. What the heck?
I know.
Did I miss a coin somewhere? I feel like I did. Where are the other ones?
Sayward left the game.
Oh, I did. Why? Mario 64, why you gotta be like this?
Leave the game?
I don't know.
4-minute rage quit.
Yep, 4-minute rage quit, exactly. Oh, I did miss the coin, okay.
Just get some early healing
I bet
items in.
this star is not gonna count, isn't it? It should auto-reconnect eventually, I would think, but this is silly.
Let's go over here first. See what's in here. I'd be really happy to see an Alakazam this early in the game. I will take a Kadabra though.
Oh, did you get those 50 rupees, Aya?
I did, yes.
Okay, so maybe I didn't leave the game. What the heck?
It's just being dumb.
Yeah.
No, Kadabra, come back.
Oh, it's been a while since I've played any Fire Emblem stuff. Which one are you playing? Three Houses,
You're not
maybe?
a Kadabra.
Okay, what else can we do? The big head? Let's do that.
Give me easy mode, please.
Three Houses, yeah. I tried to play Three Houses. I got to like the big halfway point before I was just done with it. Like, I just got sick of all the school nonsense.
No wonder.
I just wanted to tactically move some dudes around, and it just took ages to get to those points. I don't know. That's what it felt like to me, anyways. Come along, big penguin.
Alright, come on, Kadabra. Stick around, please. Cool. Easy mode engage.
Nothing wrong with easy mode, I guess.
Yeah?
$20.
This makes all these checks a lot faster.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Tentacruel. I didn't know it was you.
Just hanging out.
Yeah. Tentacruel
Why
looks
not?
so disappointed in me.
You have some bombs in return, I insist.
I just walked into CAC without bombs.
Oh, well, okay, that actually helped, yay.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so we did that. Red coins.
And here's something from
Water.
the shop.
A star, nice.
That is a lot of singular arrows.
Yeah, when you buy the single arrow in the shop, it considers it bought in all the other shops it's in. It's kind of wacky.
Uncle gave me a bow, so I needed equipment.
Yeah, skip to the date on the counter. I wasn't sure, like, it just didn't feel like the right thing to do there because, like, you want to do all the training yourself because, you get what you want that way, if that makes sense.
There you go. Have some powder.
I remember hearing that the,
Just need a-
skipping
just
ahead
need a hammer.
didn't really optimize things
Get
very
the
well,
backpack.
or something like that. I don't know.
Definitely the most important check in the game.
That always delivers. It's the catfish of the West.
Catfish of the West, yeah.
100%
You don't have to do
success.
fake powder, so it's great,
Well,
Hi,
if you
Lan.
want to.
I mean, I like doing fake powder if I have the opportunity.
I think your fake powder from yesterday equals the amount of times I've ever done it in a actual
Really?
shoot.
That's funny.
I never fake powder.
You never know. You never know.
Okay, I appreciate it, Lynn. I am very happy to see that so early.
Guess we'll swim back.
Wow, Arya, you're pulling through for me.
All the things I
Yeah,
get.
all the things, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I probably did do that, but I don't know, I just got sick of it. Just sick of that stuff. It just felt like it was so forced, if that makes sense. I don't know. Like, it takes, you know, half an hour to get to the next story mission if you do all the things. I know you don't have to, but I don't know, it just... It's a big part of the
That was
game.
really rude.
I don't know. I definitely remember the order of these chests, by the way. What's really rude?
Disabling my only move again.
Wow.
And then
Unlucky.
confusing me with confusion.
Oh no. That does sound rude. Please open the chest, thank you. Oh no.
Yes, you did give me the gift of the best tree pull, tier 1 tree pull for Multiworld.
Oh really? What did you get?
80 rupee pull.
That is pretty good actually, yeah.
Nice.
Lakitu accuracy.
What does that mean?
I'd rather not
Mario,
have the exact
Mario
accuracy
64
thing
doesn't
here.
have the letter X in its text, so it used a Lakitu picture instead for some reason. Look, I don't know. It's weird. Manta
We
rays
don't
not-
ask.
Don't ask questions, yeah.
Oh boy. I now have a second move. And it's useless.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know. I just feel like that school
that's
stuff
cool.
wasn't for me.
Thanks,
Like, I
bro.
like the other Fire Emblem games
Are
a
you
lot.
that
Awakening
salty
was
that I
awesome.
beat you?
Awakening was great. Fates was alright too. Sacred Stones was great. But Three Houses, it just felt like there was so much not combat stuff. I don't know. Dang it.
So the question is, do I have anything that can cut at the moment? No. So I need to go find something that can cut.
Wait, did you get cut already?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even see.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Hi, Kingler.
Big
I'm
huge
not looking
food
for you.
Yeah, Yeah, that's true. And oh, honestly, Fates' story was pretty bad. I didn't like the story very much. Gameplay was good though, for the most part. Well, as long as you weren't playing Birthright, because Birthright was way too easy.
Kingler, please.
Anything else I can do? I actually don't think so. What do we have? So, Didox, you are.
I know
here.
you really want to see me, Kingler, but
There's a sub.
I don't want to
chests,
see you.
breakpoint. Jetstream, no. Maybe we
4
can
stars.
get
They
it.
must be good.
Anti-Ray. Okay. Yeah, Conquest? Yeah, I played all of them. Conquest was-
sorry,
was
Ekans,
pretty
you
good.
don't
I liked
help me
that one.
either, sadly.
Birthright was kind of eh. Yeah, we'll come back to this. That's fair enough, yeah. I can understand that.
Getting that helps.
go here first.
Because I can at least give a water move now to my Slowpoke.
Oh yes, water gun. Oh good, TikTok clock. I'm not happy about this.
Eradicate. No.
Also at an area that doesn't have the clock hand, so I really hope there's nothing on red coins, 'cause that would make me a sad individual.
That would be very, very disappointing.
Does every world in Mario 64 have the red coin challenge? I don't know the game very well.
Yes, I
Yeah,
think they
that's
all
what
do
it is.
actually. Yeah,
Pretty sure they do, yeah?
yeah.
I mean, it's been a while, but
the main
I'm pretty
courses
sure they all
anyways.
do. Okay, well, I'm not finding anything in here, so let me check outside here. That's...
I'm guessing the second thing I sent to you was not good, Ilya?
Nope,
That was a fire
sadly.
trap.
Does
That
it come
was,
with-
in fact, a fire trap.
Because it came up as absolutely nothing coming out of the chest.
Oh, really? Just like no sprite?
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, and the
weird,
last
okay.
time we did that, the the reaction was, oh, good.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm guessing that
Yeah.
means not good.
It's a
then.
fire trap. It burns my entire party.
Oh, I managed to miss all the platforms, so that's good.
Not really keen on Tangela, but Tangela should be able to learn cut at least. So that's all I need. Dang it. I did not want to give Tangela a nickname. Let's see.
You don't
here.
want to nickname your
Where is-
Pokemon?
No,
Why not?
it takes time.
It does, that's true.
You have to name them all A for speedrunning purposes.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't
well,
have time to
eh.
cycle through that menu. You're speedrunning this
Sure
multi-world.
don't. Oh gosh. Having cut just cracks my world wide
Yeah,
open.
cut does like a lot. Yeah.
Well, I don't have the Pokedex, so I can't talk to you.
I'm sure I'll find something useful eventually.
Yep, I don't have the Pokedex, so you can't evaluate me. Sag.
Sag.
Well, I can go grab this item back here now. I can just do some really early cleanup, which is nice.
Oh gosh.
Thanks.
I'm really good at this
I really
game, by
didn't
the way.
want by it. Are you?
No.
I'm sensing
No,
sarcasm.
I'm not.
Okay. Back up to clean up house and computer, and then it's on to Mount Moon. Because I could.
Oh boy. Okay, we didn't fall all the way down. Oh.
I could go to Viridian City from here. I could, but I'd rather clean up shop on the way over.
Ah, yeah, you got boots.
Oh yeah, in Eastern when I
Yeah.
don't have a weapon, really. Well, I have the bow, but it's retro. Will we be able to survive to the big key chest?
I have faith.
I shouldn't have even done this.
No,
Well, you
totally
have
worth.
key.
It's retro keys. Don't need to get that key.
Oh, that's true. It is retro keys, yeah.
Crap. I jumped. Do we have anything interesting here for me? I mean, that is in fact interesting, yes, but not what I'm kind of looking for at the moment. That is actually terrifying.
What's terrifying?
Dragon Rage this early in the game.
Oh, actually, yes. Remind me, it does like a flat 40 damage, yeah?
Sure does.
Yeah, that's a lot at the start of the game. Ooh, thanks for the key. Very nice. You can have a map in return, I insist.
What you selling? Yes, please.
What are
I
you
will
buying?
gladly take-
Sorry, I had to do it.
buying a Rotini.
That sounds like a great deal.
Yes, I'm making out
That's
bang.
everything. So we did. Alright, hang on. Let's see if we need to do it.
Tea. Happy to see that. I know I got psychic in here a little while ago.
Okay, I hope you really don't need 100 rupees, are you? Because I'm not getting them.
Oh no. What'll I do without those 100 rupees? Just go to the tree and get 80 at a time?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow. Can't believe you do that.
Look, it's on a very difficult star when we can't stop time, so yeah, I'm good.
We'll have a power star. That's
Thanks, I need those.
compensation.
Lethal Lava Land, okay.
Let's see. Got a shield for Arya. There you go.
Where's Kitty Shop?
Definitely needed that, right?
Fields are great.
Take shields.
Finding all kinds of power stars for you, though.
Yeah, I have 9 of them now.
And money. Hello, Hollywood.
Oh no. Mistakes were made.
How do you like psychic?
A progressive glue! Yeah.
Go-
Again, Mario
Glue?
64 doesn't have the letter V, so it's a progressive glue.
That's what it is now, it's canon.
Yup.
You'll never believe it, but there's a star on Desert Ledge.
No way. Never would have guessed.
It's probably not good though, I'll skip.
Yeah, it's
I'll
probably a
skip
1-up.
The likelihood of it being a 1-up is pretty high.
Yeah.
Aw, thanks, Vi. Lapis says you're still feeling under the weather. I hope you're feeling better soon.
Hey, have a master
I am
ball.
having fun. That is a very early
Fun is
master
important
ball.
to have in these, yes.
Yeah, quite. Yeah. I know it probably might not be feasible, but have you talked to the doctor yet about the sick? That's good at least.
Guess I'll die. Well, maybe not.
Did they say what it is, or just a really bad cold?
Oh, bad thing
Ooh.
incoming. Good thing incoming for me, but bad thing going to Illia.
Yeah.
Blame the
Wow.
mini Moldon Cave NPC for that one.
Darn
Guy's a
that mini
jerk.
Moldorm NPC.
Yeah.
That guy's a jerk. Everybody knows that.
I don't know,
Well,
sometimes he has good
thankfully-
things.
I have paralyzed heals for this.
We can still have good things and be a jerk.
Fair enough.
Well, I do hope the meds work to make you feel a little bit better.
Hope you feel better, Violet. Because being sick is no fun. Shifting sand laying cannon, that might be helpful.
It's on Lake Hylia Island. Is it a star? No, it's not. I'm happy that I just picked up flippers right before that, though, because that $20 that was sent along destroyed my water wall.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I just picked up flippers, so it's
That works, okay.
totally cool. But it's just, I remember it's happened a few other times in other games, and it's just like,
Yeah.
oh, well, there goes that
I mean, at
plan.
least you didn't get the flippers in the first 5 seconds this time.
Yeah. I don't know. I have gloves, a sword this early. What game are we playing?
What? I didn't even know that could happen. Oh.
Neither of those are really that great.
Are they bad TMs?
Well, I mean, there's Fissure and TM4, which also isn't that great either,
Okay.
so... eh. Full restore. I will gladly take one of those. Okay, let's go heal up.
They still haven't fixed the compass thing for boss shuffle.
Aw, Lynn,
Blood.
No.
thanks.
It's a pretty old version they're using, I think. It's just a shame, because the newer actual Link to the Past site render has a lot of more updated stuff, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll get
Version
around to
32
adding
is
that stuff.
coming out very soon.
Oh, cool.
Just kidding.
Oh.
That's what they've been saying for like 3 years.
Oh, okay.
What does Zora have? A star?
Probably.
Oh, Violet, thanks.
No.
I feel so loved today.
1% return on investment.
Yay, so worth it.
Is this even randomized? You're using water-type Pokemon. Have money and power stars.
Stars are good, I like stars.
Stars definitely make things go a lot easier, yep.
Yeah. So I should maybe get some of these. That'd be wise.
Blue, you're not making this very hard on me. Then again, I have Cadaver easy mode, so...
Not even Alakazam yet on its easy mode.
I mean, it really is, Lynn. Honestly, I'd love to have a set of the badges Personally, anyways.
That would be pretty cool.
They make them.
Really? That's neat.
Yeah. Later, Blue. Might be one of... Wow. You might want to be wary of that Mesa part. A rocket had that.
Oh, yeah, look out. Praise Helix.
Yeah. How about no? Thank you, though.
You don't want to praise Helix? I'm disappointed.
No. Buying followers and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, no, nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good on my own, thanks.
Yeah.
Send them my way.
Yeah, we'll do that, are you?
They're some of my most dedicated viewers.
Yeah. I'm sure they are.
I love the emote buy.
I think that's a Twitch Global one, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Praise Helix, you know.
Oh, hey, look, I found Oak's parcel.
Oh, nice. That's actually good. It was early this time.
Very much
What else
so.
can we do?
Which means it probably doesn't have progression. Oh, I mean, I guess that does make sense.
Yeah, Twitch plays Pokemon. That was the whole thing with that. Ooh, that's a good one.
I am happy to see that.
Yeah.
It's one less TM I have to hunt for. Or HM, rather. Do one of these, because I haven't done that in a while. There you go. You definitely needed that map for Thieves Town.
Yep.
It's very important.
Hi, Clara.
Hey, Clara, in Illia's chat. I just want to grab this one. Yeah.
No worries. Thanks for the alert.
Down to 2 out of logic checks right now.
Oh boy, we're working on it.
I mean, I'm
Well.
about to do something out of logic, so...
It's probably my fault. I have a lot to do.
It's never.
I have a ton to do, so...
Oh, we got the hammer though, so it's bat hype time.
Ah, nice.
I am gonna go do rock tunnel out of logic, because I can.
Might as well. Do you remember where all the items are?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, tremendous.
Oh, our magic bat didn't pay out this time.
So,
That was a clutch 20.
Oh, sorry, my bad. The 20 was just what you needed.
It was.
My mistake.
That. Quite frankly, it was the progression item I was.
Yeah.
I just didn't know it, but
Those 20 bucks
fair.
are gonna buy the next item you need in the shop. Just wait.
wait.
oh,
In Rando, they make Kadabra evolve normally?
Yeah. They change it so you don't have to do any trading, if that's what you mean.
Yeah. No, that threw me off. Okay. No, I mean,
I think they
happy to see
evolve at
that.
level 30 from what I was reading.
35, actually.
Look, you would know better than I would anyways.
I mean, considering I just looked at it, yes.
Yes. Look, you know what I mean, alright?
I do. I do. Okay, so one of them should be over here.
Oh, why does he throw you in just the most random direction?
Who?
The owl in Womp's Fortress. I cannot
Oh.
for the life of me land on this star. I'm bad, it's fine, it's my fault, but come on.
No, I'd say it's the owl's fault.
Nah.
Mr. Owl, stop looking at Tootsie Pops and actually help Sayward.
Yeah, please?
Yeah, I'd much sooner have an Ivysaur over
Goes
a
like
Tangela.
this
Can I get
way.
you?
Oh, there we go. That probably wasn't worth it, but there you go. Alright, and I can't do cannonless because I'm not a gamer, so we'll ignore that for now.
Cannonless? I'm
Yeah.
sure you could if you tried.
Maybe. Bowser 2, okay.
Alright, fine.
last
Go.
chronologic check was
Tangela.
Master Sword.
Wow. Does that get you Aga access? Did you have a lamp, I should say?
It gets me fully. It gets me dark Aga. Actually.
Oh, no.
Let's
Do you
give
have
it a
Moon Pearl?
shot. Nope.
I mean, I wouldn't, but I guess if you have nothing else
I
to
have nothing
do.
else to do. Right?
Yeah, okay.
Literally have nothing else. It is one in logic.
There. Definitely would much sooner have an Ivysaur. What did I accidentally just delete? Because I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, did you delete a move?
I did.
it was
Okay,
probably
nothing terribly
psychic.
important.
No, I'm joking.
It was, well, if it was psychic, I could just reteach it psychic. But no, I was teaching cut to the Ivysaur I just caught.
Ah.
Like, I know technically it's not necessary, but I wanted an Ivysaur.
I mean, Ivysaur's pretty cool. Ah. HP up.
I mean, I'll gladly take some HP ups. Those are usually useful.
Yeah.
Okay, so problem is up here.
So long, Bowser.
I mean, hi, Dragonite. Didn't
Oh.
know it was you. Sure. Critical hit. Cool. It's here somewhere. Give me the goods.
Big Boo's Haunt. Okay. You are at
There we
Bowser
go.
1.
Definitely not worth it. Well, hi, Necron.
Never remember the way to go.
I'm thinking this was a
Nightmare
fruitless
piano.
run.
Oh, thanks for the
This
one
was
up.
100% worthless.
Just what I needed.
Well, if nothing else, I don't have to come back here. Thanks for the fire blast, but I'd much rather have a flamethrower.
Fire Blast is pretty good though, right?
It's very powerful at the exchange of accuracy.
Right. What the heck? Mr. Ghost, you're in a very annoying spot, so... There we go.
Okay. So that's one less thing I have to worry about. Let's go down here. Wrong way. What do you have? It really is. Even in normal gameplay, I would prefer to have a 100% accuracy move over something that has reduced accuracy. So Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt are usually my go-tos.
I was doing bunny shenanigans.
Now you don't have to.
I'm still bunnied though for some reason.
Yeah, you have to like update, like so, like go into a cave or something. It'll update the sprite and everything, I believe.
No, we're just bunny.
You can just be a bunny. That works too. Okay, what else can we do?
Is he just-
This. Books.
It's a
I'll get
really
advice.
grumpy Jigglypuff.
Okay, so red coins.
That's
Yes.
the bunny music playing.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah.
Here's the thing.
A star.
That's another thing.
A one up. That's less important.
Okay. So that works out to my benefit. I have to loop back around though to Oak to get that Pokedex.
Yep, that would be important. Would you want to change it so the Pokédex is like a random item in the future, or how would you want to do it?
Well, I did it that way thinking that the Oak parcel wouldn't cause issues. And this time around it hasn't. But... always at potential like last time.
Yeah, exactly. I think Chloe and Malus usually play with early parcel from what I've noticed.
Is that even a thing that can be
Yeah, you can set it
changed
so
on?
that... So you can... It's the Viridian City exit access or whatever. You can set it so that you can just go, or that it's... requires the parcel, or that the parcel is early in your game somewhere to get out, I think is what it is.
Yeah, I
Where's
set
this
it
other
to
red
be
coin?
open
Yeah, open,
because
yeah.
when I did it at the time, it wasn't 100% necessary.
Yeah. Because Oak's parcel was just a couple checks, but now it's more checks because of the Pokedex.
Yeah.
Where's this other red coin? I don't remember. Oh no. Oh, it's the top of this room, I think. Where did I get this one? I don't remember.
Yeah, like I said, it's not a big deal. Like,
Yeah.
It's just a couple checks. And I actually happen to be, like, right here, so not too bad.
Yeah. Ooh. Although I know you're Mr. Fancy skipped that big key, but look,
I don't
it's...
have a hook shot yet.
There you go. Okay. See, it's helpful. I'm trying to be helpful.
That's exceptional.
You're doing a good job, Saber.
I'm glad.
Now we just gotta find a way to get to baby stars.
Stars are good. I like stars.
My fire rod was on sale for $85.
It's a
Filet
pretty
was
cheap
on sale
fire.
for 200. The filet was $265 in the same shop.
Wow, that's funny. You definitely have to buy it
For the
Oh,
memes.
I
for
do?
the memes.
No, I left it. It's gonna stay in the shop.
Hey, look, I was proud of you today, Arya. You opened validation chests.
Yeah, so I heard.
Yeah, I had Master Sword.
It's the only time you would open it.
Pretty much.
Can't believe
If I
this.
was needing to upgrade to tempered or silvers, that's about it.
Yeah. Wait, did you do Master Sword Silverless Ganon?
No, it was Master Sword silvers.
Okay. Because Master Sword Silverless is a
I did
miserable
Master Sword
experience that I
Silverless
wouldn't
in
wish
the-
on anyone.
No, I did that in the multi-world the other day because of that shop thing.
Oh, no, yeah, right. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I'm weird. I like Master Sword silverless more than Master Sword with silvers.
Really?
This phase 4 can get really wonky if you don't get things timed up right.
Okay.
It's hard to set up. I mean, you pretty much can't set up triples.
Hmm.
Yes, you heard me, Saturn. I find it easier to stay on rhythm for the spins and get triples than I do just keeping it. I mean, it's way shorter. There's no debate about that part.
Yeah.
But I don't find at this point I don't find the rhythm of a silverless fight that hard anymore.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's just long, but
Yeah.
I've had more phase 4s of the Master Sword silvers get swirling on me.
Really? Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I'm still getting used to how Silverless works.
Yeah, it's just
Mostly
a
I'm
tricky
Too
timing.
much of a chicken.
It's just we talked about it a little bit in one of the games I was playing where you were watching Illia. It takes
Yeah.
reps. That's really all it is.
Yeah.
It just takes reps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because it's about getting comfortable with what the hitbox is.
totally.
Because it's
Yep.
very different than what you think it is. But Ganon, oh, I'm sorry for that. That's a bad thing.
It's a poison trap.
That's fine.
Poison trap.
Yeah.
We put all the good things in this game.
Sure did.
I should've
Gotta
looked
keep it
before I leaped.
spicy.
That's unfortunate.
Now, the only one that I didn't put in was the freeze traps, because those are actually terrible.
I think that would be fun.
It wouldn't be very cool.
Well, I mean, it would be pretty cool, right? Because it's
Frozen,
free. Yeah, you're right. You got it. Yeah.
But can you use the present launcher?
Sadly
No.
not. I enjoyed that. That was fun. This was a fun festive. I liked it.
Cher and I were talking about that a little bit before you both hopped on the call last night.
Yeah.
About both you and Cher were way more curious about things than I was when it came to the festive. I played that first seed I did like almost straight up like a normal seed.
Really?
I did not.
You gotta do the fun new things. That's the point of the
Yeah,
festive.
I should have, right? I think inside the box way too much.
I have to go back and watch the Halloween one too.
Oh, the Halloween. Oh my
Uh,
god, it's amazing. Oh, did you play I think it was Halloween 2020 festive seed. Did you play that one?
I don't know. I did play the one from this year, which was fairly similar.
Yeah, I think the 2021 one was also like just more of a sprite palette shuffle change, which is fine.
Yeah, that's
but-
what this year was.
Yeah, the
This year was
2021 was
almost
incredible. Like, actually amazing.
Is it really gonna be the last one? Rude.
Wow.
You mentioned you hadn't played the winter one with the coat, right?
I don't think so. I remember hearing about that, but I don't think I ever played it.
Yeah, because they tossed that one in. Oh, I didn't even realize that this was Vanilla Blind here.
Vanilla
It's-
Blind. Oh no.
Aria and Mirror. Yeah, they tossed the winter coat in as like an extra thing here, but
Okay.
in that mode, like you took cold damage if you did not have the.
That's interesting. Yeah, okay. So does that mean you would have to get the coat like really early?
Yeah.
Is the whole overworld just damaging you?
Yep.
Oh wow,
Anywhere
interesting.
sounds
you're
awful.
outside. It is. It kind of is. Yeah. Imagine dying walking to Kakariko.
Yeah, wow, that's interesting and scary.
It just sounds like going through Dark World. It's just perfectly fine.
Yeah, maybe if they made it only the Dark World, that might be better. I don't know. Ooh,
I mean,
Hazy
it would
Maze
make
Gate.
more sense. I mean, heck, that's how Metroid Prime did it.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't play that festive. I think the first one I played was 2020, so I think it was a 2019 one. Because last year there was like the complaint that there wasn't a new festive for winter.
Okay, yeah.
So I played them well after the fact. But every seed I played had the coat really early.
Okay, that makes sense.
But you could die. You could theoretically die, like if you linger too long, just going from your house to Uncle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mail upgrade as we go into Skullwoods.
Yeah.
I never remember which one of these rooms actually have items in it or not. So I just end up going in every room on the yes scan.
That's fair enough. Yeah, it probably isn't faster to do this, but
No.
it's always cool to do this trick, so let's do it.
Didn't really return that gift
Arya.
in kind.
No. Ah, boulders.
If they labeled those things, I wouldn't pick them up.
I feel like you have it out for me today.
I'm amazing. No. I'm not good
wanna do
along.
this.
I'm not good at playing along with those jokes.
That's
It is
fair.
funny because I've played some multi-worlds with other people who primarily play Link to the Past, and like they really get in on like the whole screwing other people over thing. And I'm the exact opposite. Like I don't want to screw people over.
Yeah. I don't know, the traps can be fun. Like, I don't mind the traps in these, but... Yeah, I don't
Like I
know.
mean, I figure if y'all turn them on, then it's okay. But
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah,
It's
it's
all in
fine.
good. It's all in good fun, you know.
I
Yeah.
don't turn on the bee traps and stuff because I find them obnoxious.
That's fair enough.
I love the bee
I like the
traps,
bee traps,
though.
though. They're fun. Yeah.
Not the bees.
Not the bees, yeah. Okay, can I get this ground pound, please?
Wow. Okay, game.
I'm out of it. There we go. Come on up.
Alright, Blue. Let's get this over with.
Oh, my own rainbow ride cannon was here? Okay. That's out of logic. That's funny. Okay, Hazy Maze, what do we do? Metalhead Mario.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to check in my overworld, but not
Sorry,
a lot
where
of the
are you
actual
going?
dungeons, if you will.
You don't have much access to them, right?
Not at the direct moment, I don't.
Yeah. Alright, where does this entrance go? I hope it's just a secret level, because I'll be sad if it's an actual level. It's... oh no, it's wet dry... no.
What's wrong with Wet Dry World?
Everything's wrong with Wet Dry World.
I like Wet Dry World.
That makes one of us.
I'm also probably one of the rare people that actually likes TikTok Flop.
That is probably a rare opinion as well, to be honest with you.
I just think it's a nice design.
Yeah. Design-wise, it's interesting. It's a shame it has, like, generic music, though.
I mean, yeah, but
In fact, a lot of
a
the
lot
last
of
levels
music's
of the game
reused in
do.
that game.
Yeah, which is a shame. Yeah, Wet Dry World, such a great level, yeah.
Alright. Poison trap successfully evaded.
Are you gonna get me as well, huh? Why do people like this level again? Oh my god.
Reasons.
For the wetness and or the dryness.
I guess, yeah. Can't dispute
Yeah.
that.
Wrong way.
Didn't hit the block, I should have. Oh well.
You're right. I definitely really wanted that one on Mushroom to give the say word.
Yep.
He knew exactly what I was looking for.
Mr. Psychic, he
Mr.
knows
Psychic.
exactly. He knows.
He knows. Yes.
He knew I needed 14 lives, so, you know.
You gotta catch Ilya's total from Sonic last night.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we could get there. A lot of one-ups.
Honestly, that's just a normal occurrence for me.
Because you're a god gamer.
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, I would.
You're really good at
I'm
that
just-
game.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, I mean,
I played that one a lot. You're really good at it.
I've
you
kind of
use
just been
the-
playing it a lot from my childhood, so...
Makes sense.
You use the bonus games really well, though. I never really did. Not the spheres, but the other ones.
Yeah, well, the other thing is with that particular version, I could also choose to turn my super on and off at will, too. So,
Oh, okay.
rather than just kind of being stuck in super and having to wait it out.
Ooh, thanks for the metal cap.
It's
Alright.
expensive
And a
stuff.
star, that's good too.
3 checks incoming.
I remembered that shop this time.
You did. I appreciate it.
Oh, worthless.
That's a shame. Have a burn heal.
It's quite.
That'd be helpful for those fire traps, right? Totally.
I mean, yes, actually.
Just the one though, not 6. Catfish has a star, I appreciate that.
I don't know why you would be using an escape rope to gamble, but hey.
A nugget. Guess I think just that one's all I can do. Means we have to lower the water again, yay!
I was trying to
The
figure
rare
out why my
occasion I
tracker
could-
didn't think.
Oh.
can put retro on.
Ah, that would do it. Yeah.
I'll just lie to the tracker and say I have every small key in the game.
I mean, that's probably the best way to do it, honestly.
At this
Yeah.
point, at this point it is.
This is the rare occasion I get to actually fight Erica.
Oh, you don't usually? Oh, because you didn't have cut.
No, because it's locked behind cut.
Right, yeah. Don't you? Why? Oh, the stupid dudes that throw you in this level are just terrible.
The Chuckulus?
No, the other guys. I forget what they're called. Evos, maybe?
The ones that
Little
have
wind-up
the little...
dudes that have the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're called.
They're so bad.
But they're adorable.
Well, maybe. But they're bad.
Erica, you are not worth it today.
Sadly not. Wait, how do I get up there? Do I have to... Okay. I don't have to... Yes, I do. We didn't even need to raise the water, but it's probably better to be safe. Can I jump to this? Maybe. Thanks, camera.
Should I dip with full knowledge that I can't finish you right now?
Yes. No, I don't know. I mean, maybe.
I mean, I still have so much I can do. So how many stars do you have now, Sayward?
24.
Moving up in the world.
Moving on up, yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm here. I might as well dip it at the very least to get what I can.
Ooh, that's a good one.
ET, that's not necessary. Who would ever have to beat Gan's time?
Yeah, it's just an optional bonus level, right? And those two are, yeah, okay. A bit more to do back in Hazy Maze.
Oh, you're giving me all the powerful TMs, not necessarily the ones I want to see, though. Okay, good thing I dipped this.
Ooh, nice. As it turns out, dipping was a good decision. And you still get a fair few checks there, right? Even without the key? Whatever it is you need?
I do.
Yeah, so it's probably worth
part
it.
of why I did.
Yeah. What is it, the one you need there? The lift key, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Luckily, when I get the lift key, I can just go in and out of here pretty easily.
That's good.
So, like, dipping this is not entirely a terrible decision.
Yeah.
I beg to differ, you dropped a max potion and not the lift key.
It would be cool if it actually said what he dropped.
Alright, next floor. Wow.
See? Good idea to dip.
Okay, game. Sure. I mean, logically it does kind of make sense, because it did really just point me this direction very early on.
So this one I never remember which lift to take. I think it's the other one. We'll check. The other one, I think. This one? Yeah.
Thankfully, I know my way through here very well, so it's not really that big of a deal. Alright, so...
Yeah, here we go.
Okay, sure, I have all 3 of the powerful elementals, so why not?
Nice.
Alright, well, that's all I can do here for now, so...
Okay, with the metal cap, I can head back to... Die docks for a thing. Okay. Actually, having beaten Bowser 2, I can do the red coins as well, I think.
Theoretically, I could scopeless go up Pokemon Tower, too.
You can do
If
the
I
glitch
really
with the
wanted to
Pokédoll
do.
if you want.
I don't know that glitch, so...
So, something like if you use the Pokédoll in the fight with the ghost thing, it runs away and completes the fight, so you can go up and rescue Fuji, I think?
Huh.
Yeah,
I might have to try that.
yeah. I saw Malus do it, I think. Like dry world cannon, okay, well I guess I'll head back there.
Apparently it is a thing.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, let's go try it. Why not? I have nothing to lose.
I think it's that you use it in the fight. Something like that.
Huh. Well, you learn something new every day. Honestly, I've never thought to try it.
Yeah, like I think your map tracker might say like that it's out of logic. It'll be yellow. Ooh, I'm glad I got that. Very glad I came back for that.
I am happy to see it, although
Yeah.
I still don't have a Pokemon that can use it
Aw.
at the moment. But,
This is why you
yeah.
get Mew in the truck.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Vi. This game's kind of...
First gen was very special, yes. So many stars. Wow, I have 30 already.
What was the thing that I sent you from the shop? If you can see that.
A star.
No. Never know what the prices are gonna
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are
compared
like
to others.
just set randomly. Like I don't think it's like more expensive if it's a progression item or anything, but I might be wrong on that. I don't know.
I think progression items are supposed to be more expensive, but in my experience, it hasn't always been
Yeah,
that
I don't
way.
know. Yeah. It would be great if Shop Sanity had a way to tell you what the item was before you bought it. That would actually be really good. It like came with the text box, you know, saying what it was.
That was my last shop though, so that's good.
Nice. Tiny huge island cannon. Alright. I think I need that.
Max revive.
Do 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 do.
Piece part. Ghost. You can't fight a ghost. I don't think there was anything up this way. Hi, Willow. Hi, baby.
Hi, Willow.
Oh, there you go.
What would you guess is the Turtle Rock medallion?
Quake.
Not ether.
Yeah.
No, it was Ether.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was. Wow.
Anything else I can do up
Okay,
here?
good thing I'm making all kinds of random and good decisions. Apparently.
Same, apparently. I'm glad I went back for that fly.
That's the key to success. Just do that.
Do I want to head back to Wet Dry World? It's gonna be a pain, but I probably should. Oh, I don't have the Vanish Cap for one. We'll come back.
Another shield for you.
That's not a mistake.
Nice. Run away from shield percent.
All right, let's test this theory.
Pretty sure it's a thing. Okay.
Air basement tiles are eating my blue blocks. How dare they?
Is it the big or the small? It's the big. Yeah, I'd rather find the small entrance, to be honest.
Wow. Okay, sure.
Did it work?
It sure did.
Yeah, pretty interesting, huh? Self-scope is an optional item now.
Apparently. Okay. Well, hey, you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Well, that's one less thing I have to go do. I am not attempting self-co right now, though. I'm just gonna go do the actual.
Do you have the card key? You don't, right?
I don't.
Yeah, okay.
So I'd rather not.
Yep,
There's
very
only
fair.
3 texts I can really get in there.
It's really
without
only
it.
3 without it.
So-
Wow.
Yeah, it's really not worth it.
That's so interesting.
It's like 3 or 4. Did I already talk to you? No. Nope, I didn't. Okay. Willow, that hurts. Can you not put your claws in my feet, baby?
It's your feet this time instead of the chair. She's mixing it up.
Yeah, she does this to me all the time. Okay.
Might come back to Tiny Huge Island, to be honest with you. rather find the small entrance. Metal cap, okay.
Wow. Thanks for the HP up.
Oh. Fine, I'll do it normal.
Strength. There we go. There you go, shovel percent. You wanted to see that.
Especially as I'm fighting Vitrios.
Heck yeah, shovel percent.
Take it back.
Snowman's
Nope,
horn. Yeah,
no
something like
can
that.
do.
How's it going, Swordless?
The Pokemon need it more.
So this was... Yeah. Cool.
I am slowly running out of checks.
What do you need?
Surf would be really nice, actually. And I need 3 more badges. And then I'm basically go mode.
Really? Wow. That's
Yeah.
fast.
Yep.
Who
This
knows, the
seed
badges and
was-
stuff could be anywhere.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. Nips, please, come back. I need to catch you, it's important. Please. Oh, why?
Willow, my foot was here first. You can bite and scratch my foot all you want, but my foot was here first.
Nips, please. Nips, please. Why you gotta be like this? Oh, it's...
Sounds like you're having a wonderful time over
No, I'm not. Nips, oh my god. I can't get him.
there. Rabbits just doesn't want to be your
He
friend.
really
today,
doesn't.
apparently.
And I guess I can't blame him. There we go. Is it even randomized? Okay. Alright, plenty of entrances around these
Wow.
parts.
Okay.
Ooh, there you go.
Semi-vanilla badges?
Yeah. Jolly Roger Bay, okay. Is here.
Okay. Well, the only other thing I can check is going back to Silpho and then
Wow. Do I have the
I'm,
cannon? I don't think I do.
stuck.
No. Let's come back. Let's maybe just check all the entrances here.
Let's try to find a flying Pokemon so I don't have to run my way back. The only other thing is if potentially my fly spot happens to be in a spot that makes sense.
I like how they implemented fly in that. It's cool that it unlocks a random spot. Could be potentially like, you know, have interesting logic applications. It's kind of like how Time Spinner does it, which is cool.
Yeah. It is nice. Although, at this point, the only thing that it could unlock that would actually be worthwhile, or just at all for that matter, would be
Cinnabar.
Cinnabar Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit why did I do that?
I see. I like to see that.
That's dumb.
Hello, stop it, please. That really hurts. Mommy doesn't want to see claw marks
She
all,
wants
all
to
over
play.
her. She does.
She wants to
but
play Pokemon.
Sad. Yeah. Let's use that ice beam here real quick.
That was a 1.
And I saw that I had gotten body summon a little while ago too, so we will use that. Okay, so somehow I don't think I'm getting anything from there. So let me just, I guess, walk my way back. A lot of these seeds just tend to be very stingy with flying types.
That
and I
is
didn't think
unfortunate, yeah.
about it earlier.
I guess as soon as you see a flying type, it's like, just grab it, you know?
Yeah, I saw a Pidgey earlier and I didn't think about it.
Yeah. Do you remember where the Pidgey was?
No.
Ah, shame.
You have to remember, my memory is that of a goldfish.
I'm sure you're fine, don't be silly.
Let's see here.
Neat ice rod location.
Spike Cave, yeah, wow, good spot for that.
I don't think it works that way, Clara. No, I know it doesn't work that way. Oh,
I'm a hook shot and big keys away from go mode.
Nice.
so I accidentally stopped my dinosaur from evolving because I wasn't paying attention.
Oh.
That's fine, I can correct that. Not like I don't have 5 rare candies. But that's not how the randomizer actually works. The hint system only works on
The
checks.
hint works for
not
items
actual
and
Pokemon.
locations, yeah.
Yeah. Now I
Ooh.
really need to go and get fly. Or the ability to fly.
You can get to Fuchsia, right, Ilya?
I'm in Fuchsia right now.
Well, there you go,
actually.
that's very helpful then.
Well, okay, I say I'm in it, but I'm like right beside it. It's a good thing I didn't really leave. I
Yeah.
was looking for a flying type. But that works. That's more checks I can do.
Oh wow, I got 20.9 on the slide. Now you can gamble.
Look, I work in IT. That doesn't mean I'm a programmer.
That was the slide.
Wow. Okay.
Look at you getting all the things.
Sadly, I still need Surf to go up to the league.
Oh,
So even
yeah,
if I
you
get my
do.
boulder
That's
badge,
true. Tulsa Mountain, okay.
Piece of heart.
Second row of hearts.
Yay.
Go away, Grimer. You're not a flying type Pokemon.
You don't know that. Just because it doesn't have wings doesn't mean it can't fly.
No, I'm pretty sure that's how it works in this game, unfortunately.
But no.
Could have a pilot's license.
What about Mew? Mew doesn't have wings.
Mew has the ability to use anything, so it doesn't quite count.
But that doesn't disprove my point now, does it?
Mew is an anomaly.
Okay. I don't know.
Hi, Grappler.
So I'm happy I went to Spike Cave.
Yeah?
Because Desert Boss is Trinex, man.
That is very convenient then. I will accept that. That was interesting. 41
Yeah,
stars.
except in Gen 1, Charizard and Dragonite apparently can't learn Fly,
Yeah,
which
it's so weird.
is really dumb. Crazy Helix.
Crazy Helix.
Hydro Genie. You're kind of vanilla here, actually. Yep, I knew my time was coming up. Alright. Round 2. Thankfully, I have everything in the East Zone already, so I don't have to worry about that, and I can just kind of beeline it over. Aw, Kev, thanks. Just playing some Pokemon. I didn't know you were on Twitch, Kev. Wow, this big area. I never remember where the items are in Safari Zone.
I certainly wouldn't either. It's a big place, right?
It really is, and like I've said before, normally you just beeline to the end of a Safari Zone. You
Yeah.
don't really think about the items. far-fetched, I'll take it. Come on, get in the ball. I have Thunder Wave, right? Sure do. Okay, there we go. Get a ball. I said get in the ball.
Why is there an invisible wall? This is so weird.
That's fair. Not that I actually knew you did in the first place. Farfetch, please, get in the ball. Thank you.
There we go. Oh, good. You totally need that. No.
Huh?
Mamma mia!
Right star, right? Yes, okay.
There you go. I hope you enjoy your one-up mushroom.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely will.
But I'm not sure what you need, Kara.
Neither am I, to be honest. Ow.
Oh. I mean, I have a lot of friends from outside of Twitch.
Please, Mr. Monkey. Oh.
Oh, why am I doing this? I just caught Farfetched. See, I told you, I have the memory of the goldfish.
No, you're fine.
Where is my agent? There it is. It really is a golden brain.
Ooh, there you go. Okay, so out of these levels, which one do I want to do? Jolly Roger Bay is not too bad.
Well, sadly, my free teleport point was not Cinnabar Island.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
No, they gave you
well.
Indigo Plateau, clearly.
Oh yes,
I doubt
definitely
that's even an
100%.
option, but that would be kind of hilarious if it was.
That would be entertaining to say the least.
Yeah.
Clearly the best heart container.
I mean, it is, actually.
Oh, was it Sankar?
Yeah, it was Sankar.
Oh, I got it after beating a boss.
Yeah.
Let's take that ice big key that one of y'all just sent me.
That was me.
Make use of it. Make use of it in
Yeah.
one of the various palaces, maybe even ice.
Yeah, good idea. It's a shame there's no
I mean-
universal big key, huh?
That would be interesting,
Yeah.
but I don't know how they would code that.
You just get one big key and it opens all the big key doors.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Giovanni using a ride-on, is this even rando?
Apparently not. Mr. Eel, come out, please. I have no idea what magic makes you come out, but come out, please.
Taunting it.
I don't know, I'm just trying to be nice. I promise I won't steal your star later. That might be a lie, but please.
Totally gonna steal the star later. Who are you kidding?
Is that like how you were helping everybody yesterday by giving them presents?
Yeah, exactly. We had to give everybody presents, you know, it's important.
Yes. Even if they are
They-
explosive.
Yeah, never mind that.
They
That's
seem
not,
to
that's not important.
Yeah, they really seem to enjoy it.
They did. I enjoyed that you could use the presents on all the bosses. That was neat.
It's interesting how some of them became ultra easy and then some were
Yeah.
actually more annoying.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Okay, so...
Mine was a total no-go for me with that.
Yeah, no, blind. I was like, yeah, that's not happening.
I can do the few checks in... whatchamacallit, and that's probably about it for now then. I'm really definitely needing service.
Hmm.
I would kinda laugh if my card key is vanilla.
That would be really rude.
That'd be hilarious. That's the first thing I'm checking though. No, it wasn't vanilla. I mean, I'm not surprised that it's not vanilla,
Yeah.
but it would have been hilarious.
Oh, the town map. There you go, Ilya. That's just what you needed.
Oh yes.
Does that actually do
100%
anything? It doesn't, right?
Absolutely nothing.
Wow. My Jolly Roger Bay cannon was in Jolly Roger Bay. What the heck? Okay.
Reset.
Not even rando.
Well, I mean, it wasn't on the Bob-omb Buddy at least, but still.
Well, hey, at least this was worthwhile checking.
Gold sword. What have I done
Nice.
to deserve such luxuries?
Yes.
Existing, probably?
I don't know about that.
I do.
Just in time for ice land motors, everyone's favorite parts.
Oh, I wish I remembered which one actually.
Hey!
needs to- Hey, okay, let me get out of here then. I am.
Once again,
happy
I
to see
picked
that.
the right level out of the, like, 3 levels that I could have done here.
Alright, so the only real couple things I can do, let me go back to Fuchsia, get the thing in the Safari Zone, get a few other things here and there, and then I'll go to Cinnabar and get that stuff.
Double team.
Useless.
Aw.
Thought it's appreciated nonetheless. Wow, okay.
Oh, wow.
Sure game. We'll go with that.
Oh, the best map.
Exceptionally useful.
That was almost too high. It's fine. I think that should be everything.
Here we go!
Worthless. Okay.
I think tiny huge is all I can do, just about. Might as well.
Alright, well, we'll go do the power plant here then real quick. I don't like the idea that the Cerulean Cave is lit up.
Oh. Why is that? Is it
That
just the
doesn't-
high level Pokemon? Or
It's
The area
technically
itself is-
post-game.
yeah, that's true.
So yeah, high-level Pokemon, and I don't remember my way through it, so...
But you could get Mewtwo though.
You're right. I could actually get Mewtwo. I could.
I believe I sent you a Master Ball too.
You sure did.
Aw.
Except the Elite Four wasn't going to be easy enough.
Mamma mia!
Yeah, straight into the wall, why not? Again, I'm really good at this game.
Makes sense. Hi, Jinx. Later.
Dude, the wind just doesn't... Tiny Huge Island is just... Oh my god.
Mamma mia!
Tiny Huge Island is tiny and huge.
Yeah,
And confirm.
sadly it's huge starting out. It's way better when you get the small island as your starting one.
Wrong one.
Okay, let's not run into a wall this time. Nope, I ran into a Lakitu instead.
Ditto.
What the heck? This game just does not want me to use this shell.
It's fine.
Oh.
You got this.
I hope I got this.
Waiting for Argus. Took long enough, Argus. Will the hookshot be in the back of pod to bail me out?
Where is the wind, dude?
I don't know, but it
I
really
jump
blows.
down to where I expect the wind to push me up and I just die. Like,
Wow, I feel like this is actually kind of a worthless trip.
certainly looks that way.
Golding,
Oh, that's
please.
excellent.
You're holding me up. Wow, okay. A lot of water Pokemon in a power plant.
Sure, why not, really? I mean,
Oh, wait, which one is it? Oh, you're just a Nidoran, you're fine. Is it the one back there? Golding, please.
oh no.
You need to move. Golding. Okay, it was. Okay.
Stars are good.
Stars are good, yes. I mean, I can't teleport now. But I can use an escape room. Sure game. That makes sense. Out, down I go.
What else do we have to do here?
Just quickly knock you out quick.
Why, dude?
Still having trouble with the wind.
No, I just fell down. Well, I'm probably gonna have trouble with the wind in a minute.
Well, just get back up again.
I'm trying.
Ain't nothing gonna keep you down.
Only cannon over here. No, of course not. That'd be too helpful.
Blaine, your quizzes.
That's where it is, okay. I'm not gonna remember that, but... Blaine's quizzes are the best, what do you mean?
I mean, I like them in concept, but when you're trying to just be fast, it's,
Yeah.
not very fast.
Oh my god, please just climb up the ledge. Oh, are you kidding me?
Nope. No kids here.
Oh, I went past the entrance to like where the boulders come out, and a boulder came out right as I was going past and it killed me.
It's fine. Wow, Blaine, you're using a fire type. And one that I think you actually have normally.
Oh, really?
Arcanine.
Oh, yeah, I think he does. That sounds right. Oh my god, why does this level suck?
Because Tiny Huge Island.
Why did I have to get the big... just annoying.
Wow. Thanks, Blaine. You were worthless. Alright. I can do the cancel here real quick before heading in there. Not even gonna bother turning in the fossils, because I don't need them. Go in the Pokemon Center, please. Thank you. Alright. Basically just the epic quest for the boulder badge at this point.
Is that all you need at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at least that I know of at the moment.
Why do you say that?
Because I don't know where the boulder badge is.
Oh,
which
well.
means it might be locked behind something else stupid.
Could be.
Oh, there's a hook.
Ooh, that's a good
for
one.
Hey. There's 2 big keys from here.
Hi, Dragonite. How's it going? Fancy seeing you here.
Amari to Illia. Nice.
Oh, what?
One
Amari!
big key from go mode.
Oh, yes, because the V's don't work.
And the X's. Surprised they haven't fixed that.
It probably just wasn't worthwhile for them to do so.
They should though, it would look nicer.
Oh, thank you for the drink.
Yeah, I'm sad to inform you that Lumberjack Tree was a cannon that I didn't need.
Oh, I killed Aga for nothing except
Yeah.
for the fact I have to kill him.
Oh yeah, except you have to, but still. most forgettable Mario 64 boss. Okay, so I think I might be in BK mode. I think that's everything I can do.
What do you need?
I mean, my second key would be amazing. Mom's
Well.
Fortress, we didn't get the cannon, did we? No, okay. Oh, there's one star I can do at Wet Dry World. I'll go annoyingly do that.
I just sure hope it isn't actually in Cerulean Cave, because I am not up for doing that.
That'd be scary.
Oops. That
Could
would
be, though.
well, I mean, I could do it. That's the thing. Like, provided my tracker's not lying to me like it has
Like
in
it
the
was that
past.
one time, yeah.
What do you mean my attack missed?
I mean, pretty clear, your attack missed. That's usually what that means.
Yes. Yes, it is. It's more disbelief.
I know.
Level 35 Magikarp. Scary.
Oh no.
Magikarp's the best character in the game.
I mean, I do like Magikarp.
And of course, we have to raise the water level. Yeah. Such a great level. And this guy gets us every time.
What does that help?
I haven't found Cool Mountain yet, so no. And also, that cannon's useless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, sad.
It's the thought that counts, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. Let's see. Escape ropes. Take me out. Well, it's gonna be interesting. Go heal up real quick, and then I guess Cerulean Cave it is, because... Boy, that's a thing that exists.
You'll be fine.
But first, I am going to go use the restroom, so I will be right back.
No worries. Come on. There we go.
What's your goal, Sailor?
60 stars.
Where
I
are
have
you at
50.
the moment? Oh, that's pretty close.
I very much need my second key, though. That'll give me, like, everything else in the game, basically.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back.
Alright. Australian cave we go.
For a second there, it sounded like you said Australian cave.
Yes, 100% Australian cave. Let's go.
Okay.
Gonna go down under.
Yep. Alright, yeah, I think that's BK
Thanks,
mode
Kev.
for me.
Time to fumble around the cave until I figure out how I get through.
Well,
Thank
might as
you
well
for the
at this
welcome
point.
backs.
What?
Alright, well, where is
so my
it?
key's in Ganon's tower?
Game, why do you keep doing this?
How are we looking on Ganon's tower, Arya?
I get the Turtle Rock big key. I'm in go mode.
Ooh, that's fun.
Okay, I'm actually gonna make my life easier. I am pulling up a map of this place.
Oh, thank you, Spikes and Pod.
It's pretty good.
Where in Ganon's tower? Is
DM's room, bottom left.
Okay. So at least that's easy to grab when I get there.
Yeah.
Rather than being like a situation of, oh, it's behind ice, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
It's probably
true.
better at that point to just beat the game.
Yeah.
But that's an easy grab. I just
Yeah.
got to get that big key and then it's
Sweet.
done. Why did I do? This is not my first time in this dungeon. So I'm finishing up Eastern. That's my last pendant. Swamp fully open thanks to that hook shot. Of course, the thing might not be here. Because Turtle Rock is the last crystal. That's what gets me.
Yeah,
into
okay,
GG.
gotcha. Vanish cap.
Wow.
Ooh, okay, that actually does a few things.
Okay. Well, glad it's actually worthwhile.
Okay, where was Big Boo's haunt? Bowser 1.
Oh wow. I mean, I hope it's a few things, but I'm already here, so I'm just gonna scout this out.
Yeah, might as well start to familiarize yourself with it, I guess.
Wow, I found the in logic silk stone.
That's a spot for that. Wow, that's funny.
Yeah, there should be something up here.
You definitely needed that compass.
Yeah.
100%. Couldn't have done it without it.
Mm-hmm.
If this thing had compass working, I would have known that it was Vitreous.
Yeah.
Said it was a fun surprise.
Die, docked. I know, I was just at Wet Dry World. Ugh, that's annoying. Okay. And Snowman's Island. It gives me like 4 stars, but they're all in 4 different levels. That's funny.
It's very powerful Caterpie.
Those harder harpies.
Alright, real great out of the way checks here.
Primate. Guess I'm going deeper in.
I'm not, I wasn't really expecting these to be anything. Can't wait to go all the way back to Wet Dry World for 20 rupees probably.
That's a level 57 Pidgey.
Incredible. Ooh, wing cap.
It's fantastic.
Does that get me anything, actually? I don't think that actually gets me anything with all the levels I've found, which is funny.
You don't have Bob-omb's Battlefield?
No, I haven't found
or
Bob on Battlefield, no.
You haven't found like Wing Cap or Wing Cap
No.
Mario over there?
No.
Hmm. Well, I mean, you have it.
I do have it, and I'm glad for that. Doing the stupid Wet Dry World climb for the 3rd time now.
It's fine.
I dislike it immensely.
Well, we're here. Let's go say hi to Mewtwo.
You gonna catch him?
I mean, why not?
Yeah,
It's here.
he's here. But is he better than Alakazam?
I mean, having 2 psychic Pokemon is always good in Gen 1.
Can't go wrong, I suppose.
Unless I run into the random glitch where it just decides it doesn't want to catch it with a Master Ball,
That's a thing?
which I have had it happen.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very strange.
It's not when you think about the fact that it's not technically a 100% catch rate.
Oh, isn't
It's
it
just
supposed to be?
It's a very, very, very high catch rate,
Huh.
but it does have a very small chance of
Or
failure.
like 0.1% or something?
Something.
Interesting, I didn't know that. Is that the case in the other games too, or is it just Gen 1 weirdness?
I think it's just Gen 1 weirdness.
That sounds about right. Oh, wait, I have 50 stars. I can do MIPS too, actually. Okay.
There we go. Have another level 70 Pokemon in my repertoire.
Yeah.
The Elite Four is,
Gonna be a bit of a joke by the sound of things.
yeah. Yeah, that is right, Clara. Oh, I have one other thing now that I can check. Oh, we got
I'm
killed.
so glad I did that for self-destruct. Thanks, game.
Oh, yay. My favorite. Thank you so much for that. Don't know what I would have done without that.
I can practically see the sarcasm in your voice.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I can go finish off the hideout, and then I'm in BK
Wow.
because of the Boulder Badge.
Join the club, hey. Let's catch this stupid rabbit again. Oh. Please, Mips, no.
But Mitch is your buddy.
No, he's not. There we go. Great, okay. Well, that's BK mode.
Okay. Yeah, I basically have every item now, with the exception of the bike.
I mean, does the bike even do much?
No, it does absolutely nothing.
Huh.
It lets me go on cycling path, and that is literally it.
Okay.
Like, it could theoretically be progression to go down to Fuchsia, but it's really not, because you can get to it the other way.
Alright, I might take a sec to BRB myself, so I'll be back in a few.
Okay. Praise Helix. Alright, Giovanni, you and me. Let's go.
Mind Pedball. What could it be? It's a star
rare
of
candy.
some stuff. Tremendous.
Wow, so useful. Thanks, Giovanni. Well, there's only one more check that I can actually do, and that just requires me to actually remember how to get to the woman on the second floor in Silco, and then I am PK mode.
I only have 3 checks left too, so something's got to give at this point.
Yeah.
If everybody and their brothers out of stuff. As my overworld map is 100% gray except for Mushroom Turn. So I'm doing Ether Tablet. It was that star, whatever that is, that just got sent to you.
And Antidote.
Neat.
Definitely worth it.
I have the 3 things in top of Hookshot Cave that were hook locked. So that was the last item I needed. And then Mimic Cave through TR. So this rate, something has to be somewhere.
Yeah, something's gotta go.
I'm guessing Hookshot Cave. It's strictly on volume.
Hookshot makes the most sense, considering it was locked behind a hookshot, which was pretty easily accessible in my world.
Let's find out. Number 1
That could be something
is
stupid.
a star. Another star. And another star.
Well, that's PK mode now, for me.
I'm going to Mimic Cave and then see if it's something as silly as the TR Big, that would be fun.
Cannon unlocked Whomp's Fortress. Hey, that's a check. Let's go. Now remind me where Whomp's Fortress was. Okay.
It's a good question. I don't know.
This is why we have the tracker. Can't wait for this to be for $20 as well.
We are running out of things that could be.
Actually, I'm wondering if... Does this trigger... Because I don't actually know. So, obviously, beating Giovanni triggers this fight with... Blue.
Yeah.
Apparently twice, because...
Oh, because you didn't do the first rival fight? It's weird with that, yeah. Cool.
Other rang.
Yeah.
Last
Oh, did you get
check.
the other check with the cannon?
Yep, I just did.
Okay. Oh, I mean, like the blasting into the, not into the wall, but like to the other area. Or did he end up actually getting that without the cannon?
I'm not sure which one you're referring to.
The one where you have to go and blast to that little platform
Which level?
in Whomp's Fortress.
Blast to the little platform? Do you mean the one you get with the owl?
No.
Oh, shoot into the wild blue? Oh, you can just do a wall jump to get up there.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. If you
Yeah, I did that.
getting that without the...
Yeah,
Okay.
that one's easy.
thought you said you weren't skilled.
That one's easy. I'm not enough of a gamer to do the blast away the wall without the cannon, though.
Oh.
Hey, Luna. Welcome to BK mode.
Why do you have
Somebody has
a
to
beadrill
not be in
and a
BK mode.
katana? I'm
Wait.
testing a theory here because I don't know exactly how this one check works.
Oh,
If
you,
it is this check, that is stupid.
you don't tell me you're in BK mode, because if you are, then we have a problem.
No, I legitimately have one overworld check that's even left in the game,
Okay.
and I don't. It's not available. I don't. It's the mushroom turn-in. I've done everything else.
So you are in BK mode?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Like,
then we
yeah.
have a problem, yeah.
This has to be the way to do it because like this is really dumb if this is actually the progression.
How you doing, Luna? Hope things are well.
Okay, so does that second fight with Blue unlock this second check with Oak? This I have to know.
There's a second check with Oak?
Yes, normally isn't till post league, but
Oh,
it has to be in logic at this point. Huh.
I mean, that's good. But, like, doesn't help me.
Yeah, and the only other check that I have right now is the fossil check, and I know it's a TM. So
Okay. We have a problem then. So what, Arya, what would unlock stuff for you? The big key to Turtle Rock, right?
Turtle Rock.
Do you want a hint for that?
I mean, there's only 2 items I can get the rest of this game that will do anything. That's the mushroom and that's the Turtle Rock big.
Well, maybe you should hint for it then. Or Ilya, what would get you more stuff to do? The badge, right?
It's in
Well,
Silphco and
I
Ilia's
can't-
World. That's what it says.
okay, which means I need card key.
Okay.
Boulder badges in my validation chest.
I mean,
which
unless there is
can't
something
do
I'm
with that
derping on.
TRP key.
I'm pretty confident I've got
That
everything.
is rude.
Where is it?
My validation.
So my boulder badge
What?
is in Ganon's Tower, but my card key is in Victory's Road.
Hang on. What?
So I am completely locked then.
But Arya's big key for his last crystal dungeon is in Silphco, right?
Uh-huh.
Hang on,
Something's not
we have a
right.
problem, yeah. Unless you can get there in Silphco, Ilya, that's the only thing I can think.
I don't know, can I? Maybe. I can try.
Mushroom is at Rainbow Ride, which is Snowman's Land. I can't get there, sorry to inform you.
That's still really dumb
Hey,
to
we know where
have to
Rainbow
go
Ride is.
through card key lists. But I thought I got all the items in there when I did that.
I think it has to be that. That's the only way this makes sense.
That's so dumb. It's literally the last check then I can do.
We're last locationing the multi-world right now, which is kind of impressive.
Problem is, I don't always remember where all these teleporters go.
Yeah, so it must be something with that.
Not this one.
What were you streaming, Luna? Sorry, I didn't get a chance to ask. 5-hour stream's a long one. What were you up to?
Nope, not that one. So it's not on this one. Let's go up a floor. No, not that.
Does your map tracker say there's anything you can do there?
One thing, exactly.
That must be it then, yeah.
It has to be. I just have to find the warp to it.
Yeah.
Because there's no other way into it without the card key.
Yeah. Mario's having a good snooze.
This is so dumb.
Yeah, this is kind of incredible. Like, it's really not often that you see a last location in a multi-world type deal. It's kind of interesting in that way.
Mamma mia.
Starting to fail to remember what all teleporters I've checked.
Oh no. I have faith that you can find it. It would be nice if they were color-coded or something, but then this game wasn't built with color in mind, I suppose, but still.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, we've already been through this one. And this is top floor. Okay, that's what I thought. Has to be on floor 4 then. No,
Hmm.
because that's that. That doesn't get me. Which teleporter are you?
I wish I could help, but I don't know this game.
Mamma mia.
I know. Oh gosh. The thing is, I don't ever remember the teleporters because I never have.
You just
do
expect to have
them.
card key, yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh, it is such a maze, Clara.
Yeah.
That's that one. But this one? It's this one. Oh my gosh. There.
There you go.
I'm still-
Wow.
That is still so dumb.
Yeah. Thanks for the instant star.
It's the thing.
Well, I suppose I'm just gonna go over to Victory Road and kind of just wait.
It won't be that long.
Where was your
Yeah.
boulder badge again? GT as well?
Yep,
It's validation chest.
Oh my god. Okay.
it's actually terrible.
That's kind of amazing and awful.
But as I said, it won't be that long.
Yeah, no worries. Do what you gotta do.
Just finishing out TR here, going straight to GT. Go to Stalfos room, get the thing
Yep,
for you.
yes, please.
Stalfos room. And then climb. And
Have you done all the other
begrudgingly-
dungeons?
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
I've full cleared everything. in
Nice,
the
okay.
Overworld in every dungeon except
Cool.
for TR. And I'd already done the first 5 in TR.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not doing Laser Ridge, but What's our last randomized boss before the climb? It's one-eyed Moldorm. That's depressing.
How's my day going? It's going fine, thanks.
Poor Moldorm.
Can't complain. Hanging out with friends is always fun.
Moldorm always getting picked on.
How was your day, Luna? No, we like Moldorm. Moldorm's great. Long and busy, but pretty happy with the outcome? Yeah? So what was the big stream you were doing? I think I saw something about a super duper omega quiz, which sounded funny to me. What was that?
Ravioli. Mamma mia.
Play the big key guessing game. It was somewhere that Sayward found earlier.
Yeah, I can't remember where it was. Unboxing of Japanese food and drink stuff with your brother. Oh, that sounds cool. Nice. After that, the quiz you made with a few hours of effort. Oh, that sounds super fun.
See, like, I'd normally just sit here and grind on, trainers, but
I don't think you really need to.
yeah, I really don't.
It's the thing, right?
That's the thing.
That is indeed the thing. Thank you very much. Hey, Azure. No, not stuck anymore. How's it going?
Hi, Azure.
Alright. I still need 6 stars, but I'm sure we'll find them.
Yeah, I mean, I can still, like, honestly,
It's
at this
Bob
rate,
on
I could
Battlefield,
still
let's
clear
go.
the game. And be
I mean, yeah,
perfectly
you guys are
fine.
basically both done now. So,
Yeah, for the most part. Once I get Boulder Badge, I'm heading right up,
sweet.
so...
Did a quiz with questions about yourself, about the streams, the stats, content, even screenshots and music from games you've streamed this year. That sounds so cool. Heck yeah. That's awesome. I'll have to check out the VOD on that. That sounds super fun. I enjoy that half of my game was in GT. It's really good multi-world here, you know?
It's really bad progression,
Yeah,
like usual.
things are going good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm doing well, thanks. Should probably be collecting these red coins. It's fine, we'll work it out.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be fun. I'll look at the VOD and let you know. That sounds super fun.
Some rare candies? Sure.
Oopsie. Everything's fine, don't panic. King Bobon, please. King Bobon, please. No! How do you get him to not turn like that? I never remember. There we go. Hey! He has to move for a bit? Okay, so you just kind of wait. That's lame. I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have a whole
Stars are
lot
good.
of decent TMs that I could be using here.
Oh, I thought I missed that. Okay. Oh, hey. There you go.
I was just thinking, I'm not getting those unless you happen to fall over them.
I just happened to find them there, yeah.
Because I'm literally only gonna check these two chests in the entire GT. It has to die to silvers. For you, Ilya, I'll open nominations.
Thank you.
Only for her, though. No one else.
All right.
But if everybody's
Victory,
gonna
where to
vote,
go?
it's staying closed.
Very fair.
Why is there flash?
All right, Victory, where to go?
Only 4 more stars I need over here.
How many did you put in the pool? 70?
70, yeah. I have an earthquake.
I'm glad to see that.
It's a spot
I
for
like
that.
earthquake.
Kind of interesting that a bob-omb has earthquake. Would make more
Say
sense for him to
that,
have explosion, though.
Yeah. Really shook things up.
Yeah? I get it, because it's about an earthquake. It's a good joke.
Haha. Yeah. Look, you know me. I can't resist a good pun.
I'm aware of this, yes.
Come on, Kev. You know you like it.
You don't get it? I don't know if I should actually explain the joke.
It's not funny if you
It's
have
not
to
funny, no.
explain
It's
it. Just getting you extra healthy there, Arya.
Yeah, I figured.
I threw it right in Ganon's face, too. He saw it.
Nice.
He saw that part.
Yay, why not? Yay. Nah, I'll pass on Rainbow Ride, thanks.
Oh, you don't like Rainbow Ride?
No, I don't like Rainbow Ride, actually.
Ganon died again. What a shock.
You did it! Good work.
Is it auto-collect or no?
No, you have to do forfeit with my host settings.
Is it a good time? Or
Yeah,
not?
go for it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, 62 stars, alright. Well, that's go mode for me. Wait, where were the last 2 stars? 2 red coins? I don't know. Let's just... out of here then.
Oh no! Somebody gave me a poison trap.
It was probably Arya.
Oh, I found my card key.
You did. Clearly you should go back to Silphco.
Look, at this point, I might as well just full clear the game.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing.
$207 collection. That's fun.
Arya with the raid! What a totally unexpected raid. Never would have seen this coming.
Totally.
Shocking and massive in scope.
Yeah. What were you streaming, Arya? I couldn't possibly imagine what it would be.
I decided to branch out today and play
Yeah?
Link to the Past.
Oh, no way, that's awesome.
I know.
Pretty good game, I hear it's pretty alright.
Yeah, I'm new to it. I really don't get the nuances.
Yeah.
You know. Looks like you were playing a game in the Mario series.
It's true, yes.
Mario games. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There are what, like 5 of those now?
Yeah, there's a few of them, yeah. About 5, I think, yeah.
I hope it has staying power. They're pretty
Yeah, it's, you never really can be sure, can you?
That's the thing about fads, right? They kind of
Yeah, totally. Oh, that was almost cool.
Hey, here you go. I got another power star for you.
63 stars now. Amazing.
Like I said, at this point, I might as well just full clear. Like, what else?
Nah, just go win. That's what I'm doing.
I still have to go through Victory Road.
Oh, yeah, true. Alright, hello, Bowser.
Oh, you're already at Bowser?
Yep.
Wow.
This will probably take me several attempts, though.
It's fine. I have faith in you.
I'm glad you do. I don't know if I do.
Oh, don't talk like that. You got this.
Oh, that was a miss. That's alright.
Is this the way every Bowser fight in this game goes?
What was that, Arya?
Is this the way that every Bowser fight in this game goes?
Yeah, you throw them into bombs. That's all you do. Yeah.
Except you do it 3 times.
In the
on
final
last-
fight, you do it 3 times instead of once. Yeah. Ooh, big change, I know.
Yeah.
Except I'm bad at hitting the bomb, apparently.
It's fine.
Go.
Well, we were playing the other day, Jim just insisted that yelling that chair was a good way to
Yeah.
Did that help?
I don't know. I don't know. Caleb was adamant about it, so.
Very fair. Fair enough. Dang it. No. Camera.
Turns
Camera's
out that I can't
camera's the
surf
true
on
final
bars.
boss.
It really is. The camera in that game is really bad.
Yeah. Oh.
But early N64 games, you know.
Wasn't this a launch title for the N64, if memory serves?
Launch? No, I don't
No?
think it was.
Really early.
It was still early, yeah.
Okay. Sounds more like a skill issue. Yes, I'm aware. Oh no.
Where exactly is Bowser landing that he can just hop right back?
Yeah, it's a very good question. There's probably some magical platform down there that we don't get to use. Who knows?
Doesn't seem fair.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
It's Bowser, he doesn't play fair.
Oh, I'll get the throw eventually, you know. Oh my god. Oh boy.
You grab the bombs by the tail and throw them up at him.
Yeah, there you go. That'll do it. It actually is a launch title? Oh, okay. Mario 64 and
Is it a
Pilot
launch
Wings, at least for Japan. Okay.
I don't think it was over here, though.
Got him. There we go. Take that, Bowser.
I know Luigi's Mansion was a launch title for GameCube.
Sure was. Alright, there you have it.
Saber.
Thank you.
I'm only now just getting PE4.
Is it okay for a forfeit, Ilya?
Yeah, that's fine.
So many one-ups. So many one-ups. Wow, so many one-ups for me. That's insane. Oh, it's because I never randomized the one-up blocks. That makes sense. Anything good out of that? Not that I can see.
Oops.
Alright, well... we are gonna go say hi to an Ilya, I think.
That's going to be a surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, I
You're
shouldn't have
right,
said that. Oh,
Clara.
I'm sorry. Crap.
It's like, you know, I have to worry about too much.
Yeah. Alright, thanks for hanging out, folks. Let's go see Ilya beat the Elite Four, and it'll be great. Yeah, thanks everyone for being here, and take it easy.
Gosh darn it.
And it's all thanks to you. Thank you, Mario.